Hello folks, Tim here again with some more Marvel Strike Force. I'm making this video today while I do my war battles on the free-to-play account. Which, they're going to go very poorly. I can't compete with this stuff. I'm just doing them to get my battles done. So, I woke up this morning. I took yesterday off for making videos. I'm getting ready to move. So I had to, I had to take some time to prep for that. But I woke up with a bunch of messages to me on Discord asking my opinion on the Illuminati conversation, right? And I've read everything. I've watched some videos on it, and I'm not going to get up in arms about it. I guess, we're a ways away from that, and everything is subject to change, right? And if they're going to take that team and they're going to put it behind a paywall, that would be really, really fucking stupid. They've put a lot of effort into garnering. God, Nova's disgusting, or not Nova, North Star. But they've put a lot of work into generating a lot of goodwill for the game, and I really don't think that they're gonna shit all over it and cause a mass exodus, right? So they say in all their blogs and everything that this is subject to change. With the community upheaval over it, and all the people that they're pissed off, I don't think that's going to be a thing, and I kind of want to reserve my reaction to it until further down the road when we have more details and it's set in stone. This is what's going to happen. So I'm not at. It's going to sound like such a dad thing to say. I'm not angry about it, but I am disappointed, and I hope that some changes are made, and I'll reserve judgment until further down the line, right? And then I had about 6 people message me on Discord asking me about Alpha Flight, right? So I haven't seen a video. I haven't been watching other people's videos much in the past couple of days, but apparently, according to one person, is that other content creators are now telling people not to build Alpha Flight. Don't bother with it. They're trash because some team beats them. Look, you need Alpha Flight. The people that are telling you that Alpha Flight is trash, they have super endgame accounts, right? They have 2.4 million teams. They buy everything that comes out, and I'm not downing them, but for the average player, for somebody like me that isn't spending anymore and I'm doing my free-to-play account, look, you need that team. If you want to help your guild, if it's not all about you and you're about helping your guild, and you want to contribute to your raids, you're going to need Alpha Flight. And from what I've seen out of what I have unlocked so far, and I kind of played around with North Star a little bit, and I unlocked Guardian yesterday on both accounts. So you need Alpha Flight if you want to contribute to your guild and you want to contribute to your raids. Of course, they're not going to put out a team that can't be beat. Like, just straight up. There's a counter for everything in this game. You just have to find it. But if you're, a mid player, I have my main account, and my main account is pretty big, right? It's level 100. I got some teams. I don't have anybody, in the 2 million area, but I still consider my main account, I still consider myself mid game. I don't consider myself end game at all. And getting Alpha Flight and building Alpha Flight, it's going to make a difference for me. It's going to make a huge difference for me, and it's going to help my guild complete the spotlight raids, right? Which is also why I've kind of started focusing on my main account more on Spider Society over everybody else. But I'm a guild guy, right? Like I want my, my raid leader to come to me and be like, "Hey, Tin, look, I see you got these teams built on your main account. Can we put you here and you can clear a lane?" Like, I want to be that guy. I'm all about advancing our guild and our raids, which is why when I build a team, the first thing I think about is, what are my raid teams? And that's who we're going to build first. So don't let anybody discourage you from getting Alpha Flight and building Alpha Flight up so that you can help in your spotlight raids. And they'll be useful in War, they'll be useful in Crucible. I don't know about Arena yet, right? Because the Arena meta is pretty set. Like, it is, the Arena meta is literally everybody using the same fucking team. So it's nothing but mirror matches, right? If you have Old Man Logan and you built him up as far as you can get him, like, he's on your Arena team, period, end of discussion. From what I played with Northstar, I kind of like the idea of maybe putting Northstar on my Arena team when I build him up on my main account. So I guess the whole point of this video is really just about, let's see where they go with Illuminati. Let's reserve judgment until it comes closer to releasing, right? So currently we have the Guardian event, right? And everybody's pretty much, I think, unlocking Guardian, right? They didn't make it too difficult. If you're doing your shit every day, you're getting Guardian, right? And we still have the Sasquatch release for the free to play, right? And when is that? I didn't read this week's blog yet or anything, so I figured that's what, next week, the week after. And then, who knows what's coming after that, right? There's still the new Dark Dimension going to come out for Professor X, right? So there's a lot of things going on. Everything is subject to change. So, reserve judgment, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm quitting the game, and I'm like, calm down, chill out, it'll be all right. I just don't think they're going to put a whole team behind a paywall. I don't see it. I don't see them shitting on all the good works that they have done recently to bring more people to the game and bring people back and make the game a good experience. Like, I was really burned out on my main account, and I am having a shit ton of fun playing that account. I'm having a shit ton of fun playing, my free-to-play account. Like, not for nothing, but I'm playing Strike Force, and I'm playing Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I'm having way more fun playing Strike Force than I am playing Galaxy of Heroes, right? So, when it comes to Illuminati, and I know I'm talking in circles, I'm not even fully awake yet. I haven't even finished my second cup of coffee. But I wanted to address everything before my day got away. I wanted to address, because there was a lot of messages. And I kind of wanted to, address that before I got lost in my day today, right? So, so that's my take on Illuminati. I'm going to reserve judgment until we're closer to release. And they're like, hey, we change this or we change that. You don't know what's going to happen. And then, again, with Alpha Flight, fucking build Alpha Flight, man. Don't. And I'm not shitting on other content creators, I promise. Because I like a lot, I like some of them based on their videos and stuff, but they're big time endgame players are telling you not to build Alpha Flight. Build Alpha Flight. You need Alpha Flight. You want Alpha Flight. I don't even have the whole team yet. I just got Guardian, and I don't even think I built Guardian. I don't know if I put anything into Guardian on either account yet. You know, because I'm kind of focusing on my spider. Look at these guys just kind of hanging in here, right? Like, every other team that I've had in this video so far has gotten their asses whooped, and here's my Spider Society just kind of hanging in. Like, I wasn't paying attention. I wouldn't have him targeting Gambit. I'd have him taking out Forge first, right? Forge has to go. But, you know, I'm focused on my Spider Society for Spotlight. And Alpha Flight, I want to build Alpha Flight up so I'm more useful in Spotlight raids, right? You know, and then you have to think about, you know, Incursion. Right? I'm thinking about suggesting to the guild that we try the next tier of Incursion and see how we do collectively. And I think Alpha Flight will be part of that, you know? I mean, I might be in a bad spot because I'm not building, I'm not concerned about Bifrost. I really don't want to put the resources into Bifrost, but if the guild, if the I keep calling it a guild, if the Alliance comes to me and say, hey Tim, you know, we need you to build Bifrost, then I'm gonna build Bifrost. But until that day comes, I'm not sweating. I'm not sweating Bifrost. They're gonna be the next team to go out of style, right? So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna stop bending your ear. I just wanted to give my take on a couple topics, and you know, I'm still making my game moves for the day, but I'll give you the recap video for yesterday and today, and you know, I'll make that for later. All right, guys, take care.